Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a special, and I mean very special edition of the Platform Sports Talk Show. I am your boy Smooth, and this is very impromptu, but we're gonna make it happen. And I'm glad that y'all are tuned in right now. We are doing a tribute to the man, the legend, the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. If y'all didn't see it before, he just had his statue debut and right in front of the crypto.com arena where I was at along with my wife about maybe almost a year or so ago. Be I think about a year, maybe next week. But y'all know it's an incredible arena, and now it has an incredible statue right there in front of the arena. And we just found out that he'll have two more additional statues as well. But I am not alone. I grabbed this man. I said, you know what? He lives in LA. He knows about that life, and I want to get his opinion, his feedback, his thoughts, his everything about Kobe Bean Bryant. So without any further ado, he's an actor, comedian, producer. He's on the road right now doing his thing, Fat Tuesdays, but he decided to stop through and show the sports talk show and your boy some love, Mr. Guy Torry. What's going on with you, brother? Uh-oh, wait a minute. You on mute. You on mute.
Well, that's right, because I have a lot of background noise. I'm not at home, of course. I can't control the elements of where I am right now, as you see what I'm doing. But um, I'm at a cigar lounge here in Miami before I, head down to Jacksonville and sling these jokes, man. But yes, the great Kobe Bryant, man. It's so crazy because I wanted to be there, but I had press to do for my shows in Jacksonville, so I had to choose always career over, you know, fun activities, and the Black Mamba would appreciate that because you put work first, man. So I thank you for having me on the show.
Hey, my pleasure. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule, man, so we can celebrate Kobe Bean Bryant. Before we
Yeah.
get to Kobe, just tell everyone real quick how has the tour been going. The show was incredible here at the Helium Comedy Club in St. Louis. It was amazing. You, Coco Brown,
David
tell
Williams.
her, Damon Williams. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
an amazing show. He had some St. Louis flavor, who was holding things down as well on stage
Yeah.
with you. But just
Kenny,
tell
yeah.
everybody about how amazing Fat Tuesday's comedy tour is going for you.
It's going great, man. This is a solo one I'm doing by myself, man. But the next one I had one in LA for my 55th birthday, which is, I mean, it was bananas. But they had Bubba Dub. Those of you who don't know him, you will know him soon. He's a star. It's trash, man. He's been blowing up on social media, man. He killed it, killed it. Coco Brown again, of course. Y'all saw what she did in St. Louis. She doubled that in LA. And I had the homie, Cedric Entertainer, on the show, man, who came by and did me a solid. And D.O. Hughley was on the show as well, man. So it was a hell of a show, man. Then I had all the comics come on stage who was there and in attendance. G.C. Youngfly was there, and Chris Spencer was there, and Corey Holcomb came up there and took the mic. Him and Chris Spencer just made it even more magical night. So it was fun, man.
Man, I know it's magical, and I'm so proud of you, man, for you holding things down. You're doing things for many years, man, and it just feels good to see people on social media, whether you're a celebrity, comedian in the game, up and coming, just showering you with love and everything that you brought with Fat Tuesdays. I know I saw Gary Payton was that you have been in L.A. like you said, Sid Entertainer, DC Young Fly, Bubba Dub, just seeing so many athletes and singers, whoever it is, just showing you love. How does it make you feel, man, for all the work that you put in over the years?
Hey man, it was dope, man. Gary Payton just flew in for the night and flew right back out, man. That was love right there. He's a coach. He's a high school coach, man. And and so man, for him to do that, take time out of his busy schedule, man, to fly in just for my birthday party, man, was just super dope, man. And it was wonderful, man. So the Fat Tuesday tour is coming back to St. Louis. So just stay tuned.
Hey,
Stay
breaking
tuned.
news.
Stay tuned.
Hey,
Stay tuned. I'm telling you right now, stay tuned for the week of 314 Day. Fat Tuesdays will be
whoa,
back in town and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do yeah, it's gonna be special again, man. We sold out the Helium, so we had to move to a slightly bigger venue for this one because people were mad that they couldn't get tickets for the last one. So this is gonna be bigger, badder, fatter. Every time we do one, it's gonna be bigger, badder, fatter. And this they just mark your calendars for March 12th. It's a
Here we
school night. It's
go.
a Tuesday night. So mark your calendars
Hey,
for Tuesday, March 12th. I'm telling you right now. I'll tell you the lineup at a later date, but it'll be soon because
okay,
it's coming up. We're coming up on it, but we're trying to make 314 Day the whole week celebratory, man. Because St. Louis meant so much to me in my career, my life, man. But also the other comics that's gonna be on this show, man. So it's gonna be stellar.
man, I'm already excited because I know what to expect. So you know you're gonna hear from me when it's that time. So definitely stay tuned for that, man. But let's get right
It could,
into
it
it,
could, it
man.
could, it could, hey, it could be a Tory brother reunion. Who knows?
Oh
It's,
ho ho!
it could, it could be. You never know, man. It
Let's
could be a,
get it.
it could be a Tory brother reunion. Who knows? If the stars align and everything is okay, it may be a Tory brother reunion.
Let's get it, man. So speaking of let's get it, man, let's get right into the reason why we're here, man. Just about maybe what 2 hours ago or so, they had
Yeah,
the
man.
unveiling of the Kobe Bryant statue, and there it is on your screen. What was your initial thought, man, when you first saw the unveiling of the statue?
Well, first of all, let's take it back. Let's take it back to why I'm such a big Kobe Bryant fan. First of all, I'm a Lakers fan. Okay, that's bar none. So whoever puts that name across that chest, I'm a fan of. Even if I wasn't a fan of you of the person, when they put that Laker jersey on, I become a fan. So maybe Joe need to put a Laker jersey on. No, I'm just joking. No, but man, as you see, I didn't know this phone call was going to happen, but I was celebrating Kobe anyway in my own way. So you see what I got on across my chest right there,
Yes, sir.
all right? And you see what I'm wearing right now,
The number 8.
the number 8 chain. There you go. If I can get it, there you go. The number 8, Kobe Bryant. So I brought this because I was going to wear it anyway. I didn't know this phone call was going to happen. So I was just going to wear it any day and support Kobe. On my wrist, I got Kobe bracelets. On my wrist, I don't know if you can see it, Kobe bracelets right here. On both wrists, I got Kobe, 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 Kobe all day. Mamba, 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 Mamba. But all I have, hold on. I got, hold on. I got Kobe socks on. The Kobe
Hey,
socks. So
there you
I'm a
go.
diehard Laker, man. I tried to pack the Kobe Adidas because all it was Adidas Kobe shoes, but I couldn't put them in the bag. I had too much already. But I had to represent Kobe on this day, man. Kobe has been, such a supporter of my stand up coming to Fat Tuesdays back in the day when he was 18. He was too young to get in. And sneak him in the back, man. Kobe,
Wow.
I've traveled to see him on the road. He's been gracious enough to take pictures with when he don't normally take pictures with everybody, man. But he was gracious enough. I saw him at the Michael Jackson Memorial, man. He got me up then, and just always been, you know, always show love, man. Always show love whenever I saw Kobe, man. And he was just a special talent, man. So I felt bad about not being there today, but it's right across the street from my crib, man. I can be there in 3 minutes, literally on foot.
Mm.
So it hurts me, but I got to put work first, man. I had to do this press in Jacksonville, Florida, early in the morning. So I had to, watch it on TV. But I like the statue, man. I like one of three. So I like this one. I'm a little bit perplexed, a little bit though. I don't want to be, a critic because it's such a special moment. But he got the 8 jersey on in this one, the number
Right.
8. And I think when he had the number 8, I think he had an afro.
Well, so
If
earlier
you're
in his
gonna put up the
career, he
other
did
jersey,
have he did have the fro early in his career, but he did have a low cut when he had number 8 as well.
yeah, that would and what I would have done was, which I know that, but I would have done, and just me, I would have done 8. Uh, but that's the actual picture that he wanted. But I would have had
Right.
Afro Kobe in 8 and slick hair Kobe in the 24 one that they doing. You know what I mean? I would have, because Kobe was dope with that Afro, and he was dope in the 24 with the slick head too. Oh, sorry for the music, man. I'm at a cigar lounge in Miami,
Oh,
man.
you all
Sorry.
good? You all good? Yeah, but I'm about to actually pull up the picture now. So this is where they originally got he got the photo from is this moment right here.
Right. He had the short hair.
Yeah.
Right. But I would love to see one with that Afro, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that would have been dope. That would have been dope. And of
But I love,
course,
but
this
but
is
other than
off.
that, I love the statue. I think it's dope. I think it's he chose it. That's Kobe. He would choose something that's great, man. But I love the statue. I love the white jersey that they have him in. They got Magic in the gold jersey. They got, I think, Shaq is in the purple jersey, and to have Kobe in the white jersey, man, is dope.
And for those who may not know, this is from the 81 point game against the Toronto Raptors. Just an amazing game. So can I ask you? Well,
A game that I was
I'm
supposed to be at.
assuming. Okay, okay. I was about to find out. Like, hey, were you at
So
that
let me
game? What
tell you,
happened?
no, I was not at that game. I gave my tickets away for that game because that's when I
Oh,
was playing in the NBA Entertainment League, right? Team sponsored by the NBA. We played on Sundays, right? And I just got back in town. I went straight to the gym for a game. We played the game. I had two tickets. I was tired. I wasn't living downtown at the time. I was living in
mm,
the valley at the time. Had I lived downtown at the time, I would have made it. But I was like, man, I'm tired. I just flew in from a long road trip. It's Toronto Raptors. They was crappy. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna give somebody my tickets and I'm gonna go and go home. And when I got home, I think it was halftime. He already had like something, like 40 something points or something. I forgot what it was. And I sat there and watched the game, the rest of the game with my mouth open. Pause. Because I'm like, I can't believe, I can't believe I gave up tickets to this game. I thought it was, because I've been to so many games, man. But had I lived downtown, where I live
mm,
now, I would have gone to that game. But I live way in the valley, man, way in the valley.
man,
So I was
yeah.
like, man, I sat there with my mouth open, man, like, golly, man. I couldn't believe it.
So you brought up earlier how you had the opportunity to meet him. Can you tell us, if you recall, which I'm pretty sure you can, that initial conversation that you did have with Kobe, and what did he say?
First time I met him, I was actually doing warm up for the show Moesha Brandy's show. And warm up is you do the audience warm up while the show is taping. In between takes, you kind of narrate what's going on in the story. You keep the crowd happy and laughing. And Kobe had taken, you remember, he took Brandy to a prom. So Kobe came to visit the set of Moesha that day when I was doing audience warm up, man. So we didn't have a lot of words. It was like, hey, what's up, man? Kobe Bryant audience, that was it. And then, conversations was just always just like cool, man. It wasn't anything deep. Or we didn't hang out and go kick it and nothing like that. But whenever I saw Kobe, it was always love. Always show love, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And here's the prime picture right here, him and Brandy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Kobe was that guy, man.
Man, I heard that when
See, Kobe didn't hang out much. So
right, right.
there wasn't those opportunities to see him hanging out because he didn't hang out at all. He hung out in the gym. And if you look at my body, you can tell I wasn't in the gym. If you look at my jump shot, you can tell I wasn't in the gym. That's the
But
wrong Torry, Joe stayed in
uh,
the gym. Joe stayed hooping.
now I heard that a lot of people were hating on Brandy when Kobe Bryant showed up and showed her love, in regards to the prime and being on Moesha and everything. Is that true?
I didn't hear the hate. I didn't know they had hate. I never heard the hate story. But I'm sure, man. Come on. But I know there was. Please, are you kidding me? People
Mm,
who are not happy with their own lives gonna hate on other people's lives.
right, right, right. Yeah, man. So you said before once again that y'all had a lot of conversations. Just tell us about that feeling of being at the time Staples Center and Kobe Bryant just being Kobe. Just tell us about the vibe because of the atmosphere. Because I went to my first Lakers game last year when they played the Warriors. Unfortunately, Steph Curry was hurt during that time, but the atmosphere is just amazing. So I know it's amplified 10 times more when Kobe Bryant is being him. So tell us about just the experience of just seeing him in his element and being around the Laker faithful at the Staples at the time.
Man, the electricity in the arena was always crazy, man. You would see when Kobe walked by, the looks on the women's faces, it's like, oh my God, that's Kobe. Even some of the guys, it's just like in amazement that that's Kobe Bryant. Once he came into his own, it was like that's Kobe Bryant, man. That's that dude. And Kobe had a love hate relationship with the fans. I think sometimes, as far as like fans toward Kobe, because Kobe would take control of the game when nobody else would do it, and they thought maybe he was doing too much, man. But Kobe knew exactly what he was doing. Even Phil had to calm him down a couple of times when he wanted to take over the game because Kobe loved the game that much. That mama mentality, man, was just incredible. And you look at interview, I've learned a lot from Kobe, man. To be honest, just his work ethic and his mentality, and it's like he was willing. He loved his gift so much from our Creator, man, that he was willing to sacrifice fans, family, and friends for his gift. And if we all could sacrifice for a gift that God gave us, man, we'd all be with black. We would all be black mamas in our field in whatever we do.
True that, true that, true that. And I also want to bring up in regards to the competitive nature that Kobe Bryant had, man. I was always a fan of Kobe Bryant, but it took it to another level when he was winding down on his career, especially like his last game when he scored what 60 some points on his very last game, and it just showed how much different he was compared to these current athletes that you see now. Talk about his competitive nature and why he sets himself away from so many other people.
Well, what people don't know about Kobe was his work ethic was sick. Like when he practiced on his own, you have three people checking him. You know, one person's job was to body him, the other person's job was to block his shot, the other person's job was to swipe the ball. He would practice on his own like that, and that way in game situations, when he went up on three people, it wasn't like panic. It was like, oh, I do this all the time. I do this in my sleep. This is part of my workout regimen. So it wasn't a thing for him to shoot falling away with three people guarding or bumping him. It was muscle memory. It was all of that. Kobe, would get to the gym before, 2 hours before, practice would start, and then stay 2 hours afterwards. I mean, Kobe was the one who first one who called Phil Jackson. He called Tex Winter. I mean, before Phil Jackson became the coach, Kobe called Tex Winter and said, "Hey, I'm alienating my teammates. I need you to teach me the game of basketball." And Tex
Mm,
Winter said he thought he was joking. He said, "No." Kobe kept hounding him and flew to Chicago, ran the triangle, and then Phil became the coach. Then another story I heard was like he was the first one that called Akeem Olajuwon to go get footwork. He said, "Look, man, I got to change my game. You the best big man in the history of basketball, NBA, with great footwork. Teach me." And even Akeem Olajuwon, like, I thought it was a practical joke. He said Kobe kept hounding him. You know, Dream said Kobe kept calling him, and he flew to Houston for 2 weeks. And I think he was the first guy to start doing that. To go with Olajuwon and learn that footwork, because Kobe knew he can't play with reckless abandon like that his entire career. He'll get hurt. So he took the necessary precautions, to make sure to change his game. And that's what made him special. They say Kobe, when the season's over, he take 2 weeks off to go spend time with his family, go on vacation. After that, he's back in the gym. And
right,
they said by Labor Day, Kobe's in 95% shape for the new season. They said most basketball players don't pick up a ball until Labor Day. NBA players, anyway, don't pick up a ball until Labor Day when Kobe's already in shape for the season. So his dedication, man, to his gift and his craft, is the reason why he's always mentioned in GOAT conversations, man. And the thing about it is, I mean, that mama mentality, you saw it in the documentary, the Redeem Team, when he told his teammates, "I'm running through Pau Gasol's chest." His own teammate, first play, I'm running through his chest. They're like, "Yeah, you whatever," and he ran through his chest. I mean, that's how competitive he is. Even though like that's his teammate on the Lakers, but right now it's USA versus Spain, baby.
right, right. Yep, I did see that. That was a an incredible documentary. And speaking of that, I know that Netflix supposed to be coming out with a Kobe Bryant documentary too. Is that right?
Hey man, Vanessa, man, people hate on Vanessa, man, because she's not black, man, but she's handling his estate very well. I know
Hmm.
she got beef with the parents because Kobe had beef with the parents. People, kind of like talk about that, but we ain't in that household. I know parents are special. I was blessed enough with two of the greatest parents that ever walked the earth, other than Joseph and Mary. But other than that, man, we don't know what went on in that household, man. But Vanessa Bryant, I think, is doing a great job with his estate. She planned this whole ceremony. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I think she's doing pretty good with his legacy and not trashing it and keeping it uplifted and keeping it classy.
Yeah, and just going back to that documentary, I believe Netflix was talking about doing one for Kobe Bryant. I'm not sure if it's gonna come out or not. Hopefully it does, but if it does, it's supposed to be similar to like The Last Dance, with Michael Jordan and everything. So
Man, the
hopefully something
dude
like that
got an
does come out.
Oscar. The dude got
Yeah,
an Oscar. He got 5 championship rings, Olympic gold medals, and an Oscar, bro. An Oscar. Come on, man. That shows that mama mentality right there.
facts, facts, facts. Let's talk about real quick, Kobe, the father, man, and we see him and Gianna right now. Rest in peace to both of them and to all the others who were on that in the helicopter. But just talk about, man, from your experiences, from your point of view, Kobe, the father, and how much it meant for him to be a girl dad.
Man, I never had a chance to meet his beautiful daughters, man. I've seen them from afar at games and things like that, man. But man, just the fact that he made Girl Dad, he and Barack Obama made Girl Dad, something famous, something popular. People have been girl dads their whole life, but they put it on a pedestal to where it made people want to check their own relationship with their daughters, man. And that, so that was just dope, man. And how how he, just coached them and supported the WNBA, which a lot of people don't support. I'm a huge supporter of WNBA. I was a supporter of WNBA before Kobe was even in the league. To see someone like that support the women's league, man, was always major to me.
Most definitely, most definitely. So, everyone has this GOAT conversation, this and that and that and that. But let's just talk about Lakers specifically. In your mind, is Kobe Bryant to you the greatest Laker of all time?
With all that being said, no, no, Kobe
Mm.
is one of the greats. Magic Johnson is my favorite Laker of all time because Magic Johnson is the reason why I am a Laker. And never in a million years as a kid growing up watching Magic would I believe that I would work with him and work with him on his foundation. And I created a roast for Magic for his last Midsummer Nights in LA. Magic had been to my comedy shows as well and had me curate, some things for him for his celebrity weekend, man. So, Magic will always be the greatest Laker to me because he changed the game. He brought he brought life back into the franchise when it was when it was felt about to fail. He L.A. Magic Johnson. That's what he means to Los Angeles, man. I mean, he brought the Sparks when they were about to fold, and led them to a championship as an owner. He invested in the Dodgers and turned them into champions and contenders. He put the first black Starbucks. He put the first Starbucks in a black neighborhood here out in L.A. He put the first TGI Fridays in a black neighborhood in LA. So he meant so much to LA, period, man. So yeah, Magic would be my favorite Laker, man. And you know, the next is Kareem, Shaq, Kobe. Well, Kobe, Kareem, and Shaq, man.
Got you, got you. And it's amazing how even before Kobe passed away, but I don't know if you remember that NBA.com video with Kobe and Shaq. They sitting face to face and they're just reminiscing and how Shaq was just talking about his situation, what he was going through, and how Kobe would push him. And I love that Shaq was able to have that closure with Kobe prior to the passing. You know what I'm saying? Having that special on there and to just pretty much admit that, yeah, I slacked off. I could have been, we could have been, probably would have won five more championships
Well,
if I
nobody
was doing
stopping
my
Shaq.
thing.
And
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
stopping Shaq, bro. The most
yeah,
dominant, to me, the most dominant big man in the history of the NBA, Shaquille O'Neal.
yeah. And to have someone like Kobe from day one who did not back down from someone like Shaq. You get other guys in the league, they be like, okay, yes, sir, I'll back away. But now Kobe saw something different than most people did in Shaq. And that's how he was on the court. He didn't fear no one. He wanted to see the best in you and he wanted to bring out the best in you. But it's just great that they had the conversation where Shaq was able to just acknowledge that, hey man, hey brother, you meant a whole lot to my career and I should have did things differently because I know how much you pushed me for us to be better. So I think that was pretty awesome right there.
But if you compare Magic and Kobe, they both have a lot of similarity. Both were Lakers and only Lakers. They only played for one team. They both are Olympian champions. They both have 5 championship rings apiece and MVPs, man. So I mean, they share a lot. It's just they led in different ways. People always say, well, Kobe never made his players better. I call bullshit on that. I'm gonna tell you why I call bullshit on that. Because if practice starts at 10 a.m. and I'm in the gym at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. and practice ends at 2 o'clock and I'm out of the gym at 4 o'clock, right? And other players see that and start coming to the gym early and leaving late. Is that not making their players better?
Mm.
Is that not leading in a different way? He may not be the leader or make the teammates better the LeBron way or even the Magic way, but it's another way that he led his team.
Mm. Got you. And before I let you go, once again, thanks for taking time out. A very impromptu conversation with the great guy Torry, creator of Fat Tuesdays, rocking the Lakers, the Kobe 8, the big old gold chain like he Flavor Flav.
I know, right? It ain't real. It ain't real. It ain't real. It's classic as hell. But I bought it. I bought this actually when they retired his jersey. I
Wow.
bought this at that ceremony. I was in town for that ceremony. So I bought this from one of them street vendors. They got the street vendors out in
Right,
LA.
right, 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 right,
They got
right.
street vendors. I bought it then.
But is there someone in the league right now that you feel could grow to be that have that Mamba mentality that's on the rise of, what Kobe Bryant was about? Do you see anyone right now in the league who's getting on that path of doing that?
Man, as far as young players, man, I mean, I think LeBron has really, really stepped into those shoes, and he learned from Kobe, like Kobe learned from Jordan. You know what I mean? They were good friends, man. But someone on the rise who has that mentality, that work ethic, that drive, that I don't give a f. I don't know, bro. I'll be honest with you. And I love the league, man. I don't know, man. I hopefully, even prayerfully, I've been praying and lighting candles that somehow we get Jason Tatum to the Lakers, man. It'd be great to have Jason
Ooh,
Tatum to. I told his dad a couple of years ago I would trade, you know, Cooper Cup, uh, uh, uh,
Aaron
uh,
Donald.
Kersh, maybe not Aaron Donald, maybe Kershaw and 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 and, and another Laker for Tatum. It'd be the first MLB, NFL, NBA trade in the history of any sport. But
and
I love to have Jason Tatum in that purple and gold, man.
shoot, you might as well add a hockey player and a celebrity.
Yeah, we'll take one of them Kings, one of them LA King hockey players, and we give y'all, who else can we give y'all? We give y'all Club Shay Shay. We give y'all
Oh
we
Lord.
give we give we give them the Celtics Club. We give him Shannon Sharp.
Oh Lord, don't speak him up, cause a whole lot going on right now in the comedy world, man. That's a whole nother show right there that we
So
got to
that's a
do.
whole nother show. We
That's
got
a
to
whole nother
when I come
show.
back. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. We should talk about that whole
I
element and
got
Cat
you.
Williams and Monique and everything too. Because he brought up my name. Cat brought up my name
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
interview, and I had to show him receipts because that's my brother. He was. I don't like what he said about Cedric. Um, but I knew what Cat was doing, man. I got no beef with Cat, but I had to fact check him and let him know that he was just misspoke on a couple of things. That's all. I posted my receipts.
Yeah, I peeped it out, man. I peeped it out. But lastly, man, before you go and continue your lovely Miami lifestyle right now, any just last words you want to say about the greatness of Kobe Bryant, man?
Kobe Bryant, man, one of the greatest to ever play the game, man. One of the greatest. He definitely got to be on that Mount Rushmore of goats, man. Along with Bill Russell, along with you got to put LeBron on there for what he's done in his amazing career, but also just his life before basketball and what he's turned it into, man. And you got to put Jordan in there, of course, man. And I wouldn't mind him throwing somebody else on there, man, like a WNBA player, man, who uh who changed the game as well, man. I'll put Cheryl Miller on there, man. She never really played in the WNBA, but she's a woman. She changed women's basketball, man. So, you know, those are my comedy. My basketball player Mount Rushmore right there to me.
That's what's up,
And
man.
and, and if any and if anybody don't like it, tough shit.
Exactly.
In the
Exactly.
words in the words of Vanessa Bryant.
Exactly. Also, I had to say last thing, but I got one more question because you brought up LeBron James earlier. I know it doesn't compare at all, but how how much love does LeBron really get in LA? And has he gotten since he's been there in LA?
I left one off the two. You got to put my guy Gary Payton on that Mount Rushmore too, man. As a point guard and what he did defensively, you don't see point guards really locking people down like that, and also able to come down on the other end and ball too. So I got to put GP on that Mount Rushmore too. Now, what were you saying again? Ask your question
Going
again.
about LeBron James, man. I know he's been in LA for about what 5, 6 years now. I know it doesn't compare to Kobe Bryant and Magic, but how much love does LeBron really get in LA?
It's split for some reason, man. And it's only split because when LeBron was not a Laker, he stuck his thing in the Lakers. He would kill us every time he played against us. So it took LA a little while to kind of jump on board because we had PTSD from every time he stepped into, you know, that arena or we played against him. LeBron would always win, always play hard. But people warmed up to it, man. Especially that bubble championship. I don't care what people say about, oh, it's not a real championship. Bull crap. I know NBA players who played in the bubble. They said it was the hardest season they ever had to play. And they didn't even win the championship. These ain't just Lakers. These are other players and coaches. They said, no, that bubble championship count because if you're going to put an asterisk by the bubble championship, then you got to put an asterisk by a lot of those early Boston Celtics championships. 'Cause a lot of Boston championships came before there was free agency, before there was playoffs. It was like whoever had the best record in the East and West played each other before they let a lot of brothers in the league, and before free agency. So a lot of them championships should have asterisks by them. But if you ain't gonna asterisk by those championships by the Celtics early on, then don't put one by that bubble. But LeBron delivered on his promise. He said he would give us get us a championship, and he got it. Now the in-season tournament joint, we ain't claiming that, man. We don't. Only good thing about that, we don't really hang banner. They made us hang that banner,
Dude, why
but
did they do that?
because the league is really trying to push that. It's a money grab because you see
Yeah.
now they got a sponsor now,
Yes, I saw it.
the airline. So it did exactly what they wanted to do, bring attention to it, and then and get a sponsor for it, man. So it's cool, it's cute. What it does for the Lakers is it gives us at least a half a championship past Boston Celtics. They got 17, we got 17 and a half now.
Oh man, yeah. The in-season tournament. But yeah, once again, this has been great, man. Thanks for taking time out of your time, man. Your incredible comedy tour that you got going on right now, and let everyone know once again that what's
March
going
12th.
down. There
March
you
12th is
go.
going down in St. Louis for 314 week, man. So March 12th to 312, 24. Just go ahead and call off work that day and call off on Wednesday too. It's gonna be another Fat Tuesday party, and look in true Fat Tuesday style. Mine is PHAT. This is FAT Fat Tuesdays. The one is Mardi Gras festive. So that's what these comedy shows are. Ours PHAT Fat Tuesdays. We're gonna celebrate like it's FAT Fat Tuesdays.
I love it, man. So, Guy, thank you very much for taking time out again. Enjoy the Miami life right now, and we'll be in touch in regards to future collaborations with you, man.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, man. Thanks for
My
having me.
pleasure. And for everyone else, check us out this upcoming Tuesday, not Wednesday, but this upcoming Tuesday because of Valentine's Day. We're going to have a very special show going down on the Platform Sports Talk Show this upcoming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm your boy Smooth, and out there on the East Coast of Miami, we got special guests.
Guy Torry.
There we go. It's a Platform Sports Talk Show, a tribute to Kobe Bean Bryant. You all have a wonderful rest of y'all evening. Peace out.
Get back to LA, I will go. Let's do one, and I'll do it in front of the statue.
Bet. Let's do that. Get at me, all right?
All right.
All right. Y'all have a good one, y'all. Peace.